Hey, shopper friends, would you please help me validate an idea? So basically, the problem is every time I work in a project and I do need to investigate, to debug, and to take a look what's going on in the database, if I'm not familiar with the plugin or what the admin does, basically what I do is pretty much a MySQL dump and then do whatever I need to do to change the data in the database so I can inspect what tables, columns, what data is being changed. And then I do my SQL dump again, and then I do the diff, right? I compare the two files, and then I can easily see what changed, what tables, and everything. But I don't want to keep doing my SQL dump, right, every single time. Maybe a better idea would be like setting up a streamer of data, right? Every time a data is changed in MySQL, I will get a notification. So, and by the way, I came across Debezium. I think that's the right way to pronounce it. But Debezium is basically, it streams all the changes from your database, right? So whenever you insert, update, delete, or whatever, as long as there is a change in the database, it works like a replica, right? A replication consumes, what's changed. Basically in real time. There are like few milliseconds, less than a second. And then, I asked ChatGPT to create like how it's supposed to look like in practice, right? And then you can see over here, for example, on the table products, SKU and name change from 444-4A to 444-A updated. And the same thing for name. So on real time, it's just a matter of refreshing the page. By the way, it's all fake data, correct? That's not actually something that it's working. You see, how useful do you think that is? And then I can just refresh the page and see what the modifications were made. Do you think it's worth the time, building something like that? To work for real? And of course, it shouldn't be limited to Shopware and restricted to Shopware. It can be used in Silos, Magento, whatever PHP platform, whatever Java platform, as long as it is connected to the database, right? So, all right, that's the idea. Do you think it's useful? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's worth the time? So that's what I'm willing to know. Thank you so much for your help.